Hello, everyone. Dr. Dana here. How you all doing? It's so good to be here. Every time I try to record this moment on Featured, I just see most of the time, I just smile to myself. So today, I want to bring to you what I call the principle of trust, obey, and wait. When I mean trust, obey, and wait, these three words are very important to me and through my experiences. So, on today's quick moment on Featured, I just want to let my viewers know that when I say creator here, I'm talking about God. So, I'm not a pastor, I'm not trying to be one, and I'm just trying to use the word creator because we are all created by God. So through my true working with our creator, I have found that it's so important that we have this trust. We need to learn how to obey and we need to learn how to wait. So in between this period of being obedient and waiting, that is when a lot of confusion comes in. Now, on today's quick moment on Featured, I want to take you all through this journey of trust, obey, and wait. And let me tell you that He created human being. Naturally, we are created as worshippers. That's right. Human beings by nature are created to worship. To worship who? To worship Him. So, by design, as human beings, we are supposed to be rational. And that's why sometimes it's so difficult when you see wicked people doing so much irrational things, because we are supposed to be rational people. But these days, you find that the world is so polarized. So many people believe in different things, believe in even being very wicked and doing evil just to get it out there, or just, they just do some things that you just cannot even imagine. Naturally, we are created to be rational. So coming back to the three words that I want to talk to you about today, because my quick moment on Featured, I usually want to put it under 10 minutes. So when I say trust, what does that mean to you? What is the meaning of trust? That means a firm belief on something. Putting a firm belief, something that you can rely on. Putting strength on something. So when we are talking about trust, in this context, everything I'm talking today is surrounding our Creator. So when you have that firm trust, that means you have a firm belief, even if you cannot see. Correct? You are trusting Him. Now, when we talk about obey, who do you obey? You can only obey an instruction from a superior, a supervisor, a manager. But in this context, we are talking about Him that owns all of that. Manager, supervisor, all of them put together. The creator of heaven and earth, the creator of the east and the west, the north and the south, and everything in between. We are talking about Him, the creator. So when He said obedient, when He said obey, what does that mean? That means obedient means when someone can comply with a command, a direction, submit to what? Authority. That is what I mean by obedient. Obey. We have talked about trust. Now, in between the trust, obey, and wait, that is when people make the mistake. And that's why I want to talk to you about what those three words means. knitting them together. Now, the wait period. The wait, what does that mean to you when they say wait? That means stay where you are. Stay in that your action until a particular time. That means you are waiting on something. So today, on this quick moment unfiltered, I just want to tell my viewers that waiting period is what he looks at to move us to the next stage, or for that person to be there until you understand that the reason why you are not moving is because you are trying to do something that is not supposed to be done. That period. And I'm not really going to sit down here and blame anyone for being confused at that period. But I'm trying to let you know today, to encourage you that those 3 words are very critical. And the only way you can sustain those periods if you have a personal relationship with him. If you have a personal relationship with God, it will be difficult, but you will be able to wait on him. And if you have the conviction that the owner of heaven and earth, the creator of the east and the north, the south and the west, and everything in between, is the one that you are waiting on to make things happen for you, and you have the conviction that if he cannot do it, no one can, then you will be able to wait. So today, speaking to you on this quick moment unfiltered, I want you to know that waiting period, if you cannot get what we want, he will give you what you need. What you need to sustain that period, he will give it to you. And in due season, in due course, as I've always told you, that want that you're looking for, it will come even in multiples. Not exactly how you want it, but sometimes even more. So on today's quick moment unfiltered, I want you to recognize these 3 ways. Trust him because he created us, and everything in between belongs to him. Obey him because we are being created. Human beings are created normally, naturally, to be rational and to be worshippers. So do not confuse the people you see that are carrying the emblem to put your trust in them or to begin to worship them. And that's where people make the mistakes and not able to wait. Then you'll be confused that maybe he's not hearing your prayers. No, he listens to all our prayers. Another day we're going to talk about 3 answers of how he answers our prayers, which most people don't really want to hear. They only want to hear only the first one, which is a yes. So on today's quick moment unfiltered, I want you to develop your relationship with him directly, because you can talk to him anywhere. There's no appointment, there's no phone call, there's no special way, but you can talk to him directly. So if you develop that relationship with him and you are convinced that truly he can make things happen for you, he will send you people. Because sometimes your faith may be weary because you are going through difficult times, and it's so difficult. And this is where people are not able to understand what is going on. Then they start moving from pillar to post where there are no answers. The only answers we need is only from him. And if you truly trust him, that time that your faith needs to be, to be elevated, he will direct your path to who that man is or who that woman is that will help you. Even as you are listening to me, who will help you to prepare your faith until the time is right for him to do what he needs to do for us. And in between that period, you will not lose it. The things that you will need to move from point A to point B, he will supply it, because he said, I shall supply all your needs. So whatever it is that you are going through today, table it before him and put these 3 words in mind. That is, you are trusting him, you are obeying him, and you are going to wait on him. While you are waiting, continue to do what you can do. And in due course, everything will fall in line more than you can even expect. So I want to thank you all for listening today. I hope you have marked those 3 words and know that he is always there. Always, 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 always there for us. In our valley, in our mountain, in whatever situation, he is there. I'll talk to you guys again. Take care now. And bye-bye for now.